let's go over to Doodad time. Oh, also, Spider-Moi, thank you for the host. I almost missed it because I was in the other room. Thank you for the host. I hope everything went better with Super Mario Sunshine than it did with Super Mario Kart. I think you'll be able to take on Super Mario Kart if you come back to it when you're a little more collected and less frustrated. Maybe a little at a time. A little at a time. You'll get it. You'll get it. So, today's a Gamekeeper stream. We got a good game on deck here. What is the Gamekeeper? If anyone's new here, this is the Nintendo Gamekeeper. It was included. I researched this. I found it out finally. There we go. There's focus. I know where the focal point for the camera is, like right here. Right here. So this is the Nintendo Gamekeeper. It was included as a subscription renewal gift for people who renewed their Nintendo Power subscription in 1990, I believe. It might have been 1989. Not exactly sure of the date. But I can probably figure that out based on what Nintendo Powers I have when the subscription would have been. So inside, it also, if you flip it over, it's the Nintendo info file on the other side. Hey, Retro Island Gaming, how's it going? Hey, Kraid, hey, Cuba, DNA, Bud Bundy, how are you? So yeah, on the other side is the info file. The info file is a little less interesting, so we'll go over that first. So it has the Nintendo Power phone directory, which was just a bunch of different departments at Nintendo Power that you could contact and what their addresses and phone numbers were. And then it had a little thing, the NES players phone directory. So you'd get your friends' names and phone numbers from your local fun club, and you'd fill it out there. And that's pretty much all it is. And then they give you your wish list for what to get next time you are at a World of Nintendo store. Yeah, game I have to get. Date I got it. That's about all you. That's about all you get. Hey, Kit Mode. Yeah, we're starting off with Doodad time because we're doing a Nintendo Gamekeeper stream, and that is the Doodad. I keep showing this off. I'm pretty enamored of this little book. I think it's a cool thing. On the opposite side, what we were just showing is the info file, which is basically just like a directory and like a wish list for games. But the Gamekeeper is the cool part. Check this out. First, you can personalize it with your name and photo, if you like, where you could return it to if lost. Perhaps you dropped it on the bus or something like that. And then inside, it has a number of games already filled out and a little rating thing for you to fill out your ratings of what you think of the games, and some metrics to track your progress. So, like in Batman. When did you reach the Axis Chemical Factory? Defeat the Electrocutioner? Enter the Cathedral? When did you defeat the Joker? That kind of stuff. Dragon Warrior stuff. So over the last few months, I've been going through this and filling out the metrics and how to beat stuff. The stuff that's in pen is what I wrote down when I was, I think, about 10 years old, and what I thought of these games. And so last week, we beat Mega Man 2. Finished Mega Man 2 on the 4th. And a little improved rating there. Slightly improved. I thought the graphics actually held up better over time. Still think the game's awesome. And then now we're on to Ninja Gaiden 2. Fazanadu is a fantastic game. I really like that game. Yeah, it's good. Ninja Gaiden 2, which I've never played Ninja Gaiden 2 before, folks. 10-year-old me was basing the ratings entirely off of seeing it in Nintendo Power. Oh man, ninjas are cool, I thought to myself. And I knew the challenge would be high, having played Ninja Gaiden 1 before. But yeah, we've got splits. Yeah, we've got splits. How many points, though? We got to keep track of how many points we had. So what's today's date? Today's the 11th. This is the anniversary of the release date of Skyrim, isn't it? So date started 11/11/2020. I don't know what my favorite character is yet. I don't know how well I'm gonna do, and I won't rate the game until I'm fully done with it. Can I get a focus? Can I get focus? Focus? Okay, pull the focus back. No, okay. Let me fix this focus problem here. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna start Ninja Gaiden 2 today, and we're gonna play through it. Maybe we'll play through it today. Maybe I'll have more to do after today's stream. Depends on how far I get. I started a little early today. Hey, Stuck Thread, how's it going? But yeah, maybe we'll have a little more to do depending on how far I get. I'd like to finish the game today, but who knows if that'll happen. Since it is a kind of tough game, I hear. And I haven't played it before, so that'll be interesting. Gonna play through it, and we'll see how it goes. But I started early today, so we got plenty of time. Hopefully. Ninja Gaiden 2. I played Ninja Gaiden recently, like, I don't know, last year or something. And it took me like, I hadn't played it in years, and I've never finished Ninja Gaiden 1. But yeah, I got the advantage out. And a little microfiber cloth as a stabilizer pad for it. Although I'm thinking I'm going to have to play on the CRT, aren't I? There's 3 frames of lag. We got it down to 3 frames of lag on the desktop capture. But I think that might be too much for Ninja Gaiden. We'll see. We'll see. So, yeah, Ninja Gaiden 1. I played about a year ago, I want to say, something like that. And I got through, like, almost the whole game. I got to the last boss in about, like, 15 to 20 minutes or something. And then I was like, oh, I remember. It sends you all the way back when you have to continue. And then I stopped playing it. But yeah, let's boot up the Nintendo and get things started. I need to load Notepad++ to change the game name. Do you want to download the update packet? Not right now. No, I don't. Kung Fu Louie versus the Martial Art Posse. It's the last game I played. Ninja Gaiden 2. All right, let's get to the NES scene. I forgot to run something. Hold on a second. RG's yeah, hold on a second. Do this. And it ain't working right. All right, never mind. I have the numbers, though, so I can fix this real easy. 2560. It's 2047. That's the number you want here. Even when this setup doesn't work, because I haven't worked out all the kinks, it's still faster than the other way. 203. Whoops. Okay, close enough. 203. There we go. vpause 13. Yeah. Okay, cancel. Undo all the changes? No. Close. There we go. Hey, Deluxe, how's it going? Hey, Nesshead. Thank you for the... It's not Palsh, is it? Thank you for the compliments on the rack. We've got the PC in there, the MIDI synth, the CM500, Extron. Oh, change the TTS voice, Shadrock. Starting strong. We can do that. We can change the TTS voice real quick. Alert box. What? No, fucking... God damn it. Don't put the thing that closes your stupid thing over top of something else I can click when I accidentally double click. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? We've got, you know, I've been curious about this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, at least for a little while. We'll do Ravina.
I think I'm being followed. What could they want from me?
One of the most challenging softs out there. We've got Ravina as the TTS voice now. Yeah, here we go. Let's get into Ninja Gaiden 2. Oh, I can mark this as complete because we have changed, well, hopefully changed the TTS voice. Sometimes it takes a little while. The Dark Sword of Chaos. Can I fit that? I might be able to fit that. Hold on a second. I like putting the full name whenever I can. The Dark Sword of Chaos.
With the power of the new G4 processor, Totems are obsolete. Also Ninja.
Ultimo, thank you for the 100 bits. Hello, Ravina. There we go. All right. The Dark Sword of Chaos. There we go. We got the full title. We can turn off this music and see any intro. If I recall correctly, these games are awfully cinematic. So that'll be fun to look at as well. Tecmo presents 1990. It's a good idea, Mortis. It's a good idea. Whoa, look at that. Parallax. Actually, the NES can't do parallax. It's just a visual trick. Oh, shit. Thank you, Paul. Beep, boop. I wasn't running the bag. Good. Continue. Wait, I missed something. We might have to restart. We're going to have to restart. I missed something because I realized I wasn't running the bag.
Wall fire.
Hot jams, 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 hot jams.
Also, thank you for the 100 hot jams. Hot jams? Hot jams. All right. We need to restart this so I can read along with it. 1 second. 1 second. We need to restart it, and I'll read along with it. Tecmo presents 1990. Ninja Gaiden 2. The visual tricks here. Very nice looking game for the NES. Big scenes. Lots of graphics. Very many graphics. Jaquio has been defeated. Just as I thought. What about the ninja? He knows nothing yet. Good. Continue the plan. What shall we do about the ninja dragon, sire? Nothing. No further need for him. At least, not for now. Follow the plan exactly. Now go. Yes, sire. The time shall come. Ryu Hayabusa, when the gate of darkness is cast open. Irene Liu, all men shall kneel before me. Robert T.S., all shall hail me, Ashtar, as their new master. Ha, 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 ha! 1 year after the fateful battle with Jacquio. Robert, tough shit. A new adventure begins for Ryu Hayabusa, the ninja of the dragon sword. The dark sword of chaos. There we go. There's the intro. I think I'm gonna have to. What I'm gonna have to do here is think about how to do this. This is always a little obnoxious. What I want to do is I want to put this like here-ish. Whoa.
Duke, turn off your sprinkler.
Somewhere over here. I think we want it there. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need the CRT for this. Can I get... Am I visible here? You see me? See me doing stuff? I can see chat over here. I could actually... on this. Shadrock, thank you for the 100 bits. If I didn't say that already. The 100 sprinkler bits. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I want all the stuff to be visible, and then also like the fact that I'm playing the game, you know? Which this kind of sucks because like I want the controller up a little higher, but I can't really do that. That's fine though. It's fine though. Let's start the timer a little early.
Sprinkler, you say rare.
You do what? Ray Ray. Act 1. And there's Irene in an impossible position. Okay, we can't do that thing anymore. Kill these guys. We have a time limit. Whoops. You can climb any surface, I think. Whoops, that's the downward one. There's like 40 identical power-ups now, if I remember correctly. Whoops. A duck for those guys. Yep, there's that. I want that. I can't have it. Because this wall, like... You can't jump on that wall. You can jump on this identical wall, though. So they've lost a bit in affordance since the first game. Oops. Oh, this one, you have to, like, activate the... You have to activate the thing. Oops. Good affordance there. Hey, Nar Warrior. Yeah, I bet if you fall down here, you die. Yep. Also, you can't do that move anymore. You can't do the like fallback thing. I don't know if you have okay. Oh, he does a charge. And you can never hit him with can never hit him with stuff. Your immersion, oh no. You can get immersed in pits. Who are these thugs? They told me you were good. Who's there? Go to the Tower of Lodja if you want to save the girl. What? You mean? Yes, Irene. No time to lose. Hayabusa, move out. Move it out. But who are you? What the? Ultimo, thank you for the 100 bits. He shot him. Arg. Hey, Jones in the fast lane.
What catches your attention?
Who are you? What
Is it the luxury?
Where'd he go?
Performance? Safety? Mercedes has the commitment to honoring a legacy. A legacy from the world's first engined automobile to the world's first with a 7-speed automatic transmission. Oh, 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 oh.
Shadrock, thank you for the 100 bits. Oh, shit. I gotta write this down. We're going to the Tower of Lodja. We may be the only one who can save her. I'm gonna write this down. 2, 1, 5, 3, 6, 0, 0. Oh, 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 oh. All right, here we go. Just get every orb. Get the bird. The unrolling thing is a real pain in the ass. Whoops. Oh, it turns off if you get a new thing. Oh, I got life, though. They couldn't hit him for some reason. Well, there's something. They made the enemies respawn like way earlier too. Oh, there we go. Go inside the train. All right. This is what's inside the train. I hate this level. I mean, I hate the look of it. I've seen this run before. But, like, wins.
My God, that's fantastic.
Paul, thank you for the host. See. No! Dead. Dead long before. Yeah, and you lose all your power-ups when you die, so... Your hitbox can't hit the guy there. Game over. Okay, you can continue. I think you have infinite continues in this. But yeah, this level is like... This kind of stuff is why I've been secretly dreading this game. I think a lot of the stuff in this game is like severely unfun. And added just because they were like, well, we want players to have a better challenge, so we're going to add this level where you have to, like, wait often in order to continue. Because you can't make a lot of you simply cannot make a lot of the jumps if you're, if the wind's against you. It also highlights one of the worst features of this game, which I think is the way the jump functions now. As compared to the first game. Another thing that's odd to me is really weren't shy about how much they reused and like how much they reused content in like the cheesiest of ways to me. What the hell? Yeah. Oh, I didn't want that. Oh. Fella came out of there. Okay. Oh, I think I got the wrong thing for the boss. Yeah, I didn't. You have to get up here. A's Maker, how's it going? You tried to ambush me. Who are you? We are tribesmen from the world of chaos, led by the Emperor of Darkness, Ashtar. The MS-DOS version. I played that, I think. Ashtar, the end of your life draws near, Ninja Dragon. Ashtar, the Emperor of Darkness. Or no, there's an Amiga version, maybe? I don't know. I played some version of this that was subpar. Because it was a one-button game. And the button was jump. I must find Irene before it's too late. Hell yeah, look at that big fucking tower there. I don't know how he did that.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
So for Ninja Gaiden 3, it's going to be Atari Lynx.
57. This is what? 3-1. And it's 50700. Yeah, down and jump to attack or something. There we go. It's this level that adds another onerous gimmick. Come on. Yeah. I think I find this onerous gimmick slightly less worse than than the one on the last level, because like you're not forced to wait, it's just safe to do so. Items respawn. Items disappear if they go off screen. Oh, come on, they sit right on you. Oh, right. I forgot how stupid this level is. So you can't go up there, despite the fact that you can climb up every other platform. Oops, you can't hit those bullets. You can't go up there. You can't go up there. You gotta take the bottom route. Even though you can climb up every other wall to the top, you can't do that one. You gotta go this way, and then, like, not jump. And then I think you actually want to go up this way. Yeah, you have to go up this way. You can't go back and get that health. I got hit. I'm writing down my score each time, actually. Because that's what the Gamekeeper suggests. Ha! I should, but I don't have any bots. I don't have any bot. The hit detection on the sword is a lot worse than on Ninja Gaiden 1. Also, that guy was invincible for a while. Fuck off, Bat. Hey, Aquas, how's it going? Wow. How's it going? Yeah, like that shit. That would have hit in Ninja Gaiden 1, but not this one. I don't find the dark mechanic to be too bad. The hitbox on those things is bad, though. But there's other stuff about this game that I'm really not liking so far. It does feel a bit cheaply done with the amount of like reused graphics from Ninja Gaiden 1 and like the new sprites that they did add being like generally kind of seeming kind of cheap. Missed my jump there. Sword only hits, it seems like, on its first couple of frames, or when it's in the first frame of its animation, which is a little misleading. You get shit like that, where like the hitbox of that thing is, who knows? Who knows what it is? Look at a magazine. Yeah, we can look at a magazine. Let me use up this allotment of you cannot hit those guys with standing slashes. No matter what. They're immune to standing slashes. Even when they're in the air, it seems. Alright, let's look at a magazine. Ugh. Let's look at a magazine. Oh, I should pause the timer. Pause that timer and move this back to its nominal location. That out of the way for a moment. And let's go over to Doodad time. Yeah, this part is less onerous than the wind part, at least. But let's get a magazine. Let's get a magazine. We got a magazine here, folks. Strategy Nintendo Power Guide. Ninja Gaiden 2. Learn the secret arts of a ninja master. Play to win strategies straight from the pros. Here we go. The Master returns. The only official strategy guide, including 76 power-packed pages of inside information straight from the pros at Nintendo. Where to find highly prized one-ups in treacherous caverns. How to beat the powerful Ashtar and his henchmen. Clues to finding items hidden in the maze of darkness. Don't miss this exciting information-packed guide. Hold on a second. Pardon me. Don't miss this exciting information-packed guide. Escape to the magical medieval world of Final Fantasy. All the tools
I
you
think I'm
need.
being followed. What could they want from me?
TreyRax24, thank you for the follow. All the tools you need to make this the ultimate role-playing adventure. You think they meant to... Use lightning to your advantage. When lightning flashes across the eerie land which Ryu must travel, use it to your advantage. Pause the game to freeze all enemies. This will allow you to spot danger ahead in the surreal glow as the lightning keeps flashing. Now is the time to plan and strategize your next move. Master the art of the Phantom Doubles technique, which gives Ryu 2 weapon-wielding helpers. This is too hard to read up there. What does it say here? The Master has returned, and this strategy guide unveils his new survival techniques. Inside, the story comes alive, unfolding scene by scene in a special illustrated summary. So what do we have inside? The legend continues. Ninja chopping balls. Ninja chopping balls. And we got this giant poster. Giant poster of Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos. And on the inside, we've got this ninja methods and history. Although many ninja techniques have been lost over time, and indeed many were never understood by outsiders, a few are known to historians and martial arts researchers. An example of the versatility and resourcefulness of the ninja can be illustrated by studying their multi-purpose equipment and a few of their tricks. We've got Shinobi Katana, the ninja sword. Ninjas always carried their swords strapped to their backs when not in use, so it would not interfere with their movements. With the sharp end of the sword casing thrust into the ground, the sword could be used as a step to help the ninja reach the top of a wall. In addition, the large hilt or handguard of the ninja sword could be used as a tool, to remove nails, for example. The straighter ninja sword was different from a curved samurai sword in shape and use. The scabbard, sword casing, was a multi-purpose tool. It could serve as a blowgun, a hiding place for small objects, and a snorkel-like breathing tube. Ninja knowledge. We got ninja knowledge here. Through their detailed study of nature, the ninja learned many techniques that assisted them during their missions. Careful observation of his surroundings gave the ninja helpful information. Since these techniques are based on the unchanging principles of nature, they can still be used today. Cat's eye clock. The sensitive eye of the common cat dilates differently depending on the time of day. By looking at a cat's pupil, the ninja could tell approximately what time it was. The only thing preventing the ninja from inventing the first wristwatch was the cat's refusal to stay on his arm. Although, if you've seen the end of the first level of Neo, after the tutorial, first real level, you'll see something funny in that regard. Tree compass. A tree's growth rings, affected by the sun's position in the sky, are further apart on the south side of the tree than the north side. A ninja armed with this knowledge could use a fallen tree in the forest as a compass. And then we've got ninja footwear, the waraji. Form and function were important in the ninja's footwear, called waraji, as well. With a sole made of tightly woven straw or fiber, traction was excellent on slippery surfaces. The split toe facilitated scaling barriers like the sheer walls of enemy fortresses. Ninja armor, Kusari Katabira. Because of the need for stealth, speed, and silence, the ninja did not wear armor, but in certain cases a ninja might have worn Kusari Katabiri under his ninja uniform. Similar in appearance to chainmail, but lighter. It protected his heart from blows that managed to get through his defenses. Ninja mask. Let's close this so we can read this a little easier. Ninja mask. We got a little instructional thing on how to make the ninja mask. Yeah, there you go. There you go. The ninja's mask completed his uniform and left only a small part of his face uncovered, allowing him to hide in the shadows and become invisible in darkness. A shinobi zukin can be made of a square yard of lightweight dark cloth. The ninja first folded the cloth into a triangle, put it over his head, and held it as shown in the photo. He then tied the ends and back and arranged the cloth so the back of his head was hidden. Climbing tool, Kaginawa. A Steelbreaker 39. Many different types of climbing tools and hooks assisted the ninja in tackling more difficult obstacles. The rope or chain attached to the Kaginawa was light and thin but very strong, and was also suitable for use by the resourceful ninja to bind captured foes or lay traps. Ninja throwing blades, the shuriken. One of the most well-known ninja weapons was the shuriken. They existed in many varieties, and like all ninja weapons, are not toys. They are popular in motion pictures, but were really only a small part of the ninja arsenal. There we go. Hayes, I know this is all new information to you. This would have been prohibited in the UK at the time, right? During the ninja panic. Poster, ninja methods and history, Legend of the Dragon Ninja, prologue, the players, enemies, items, techniques of the ninja, and then a list of stuff there. All right, the Legend of the Dragon Ninja. Get ready, folks. This is where we get a lore dump, and I'm going to read the whole thing because we're on this game now. So get ready. We got some art. I'll show off the art first, and again after, and then it'll just be reading time for the most part. Yeah, we've got Legend of the Dragon Ninja. There's him fighting Jaquio. But yeah, let's recap this. Here we go. Well, wants to open up because of that poster. No one knows the origin of the ninja or the roots of their arts. For the roots of their arts lie hidden in the past. For well over 1,000 years, the ninja and their skills at military espionage and martial arts played an important role in the shaping of Japanese history. Hidden in the mountainous and wild areas of Japan, the various ninja clans were shielded from contact with the outside world and practiced the craft of ninjutsu in total secrecy. Beginning early in life, a young ninja trained rigorously to develop mental and physical toughness. As a teenager, the ninja student began training with all manner of weaponry, including swords, spears, and of course, shuriken. The student also learned other skills such as acting, disguise, acrobatics, and others unique to ninja society. So well kept were the ninja secrets that many of their deeds seemed magical to those uninitiated to their inner circle. And perhaps there was some magic at work. In modern times, the surviving ninja exist only in the shadows. To most people, the ninja are beings of legend, no longer existing in reality. But one ninja family, the Clan of the Dragon, continues to fight the enemies of mankind, using their ninja skills and the clan's symbolic weapon passed down through generations, the mighty dragon sword. Ryu Hayabusa's last quest started as a mission of vengeance to bring the killer of his father to justice. But before he knew it, he was drawn into a web of world-spanning adventure, battling a horrible plot to destroy mankind. Before he finally foiled the plan and defeated Jaquio the Almighty Evil, Ryu fought many strange and powerful creatures from the realm of darkness. His adventure ended when Jaquio's temple crumbled into rubble, his scheme in ruins. A year later, however, there are tremors of activity in the depths of the realm of darkness. Evil has reared its ugly head, and a shadowy figure known as Ashtar is about to stir up trouble for Ryu. Prologue. Jaquio has been defeated, just as I thought. What about the ninja? Says Ashtar here. He knows nothing yet. Good. Continue the plan. What shall we do about the dragon ninja, sire? Nothing! No further need for him. At least, not for now. Follow the plan exactly. Now, go! Yes, sire. The time shall come when the gate of darkness is cast open, and all men shall kneel before me. All shall hail me, Ashtar, as their new leader. Ha! 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 1 year after the fateful battle with Jakuyo, a new adventure begins for Ryu Hayabusa, the ninja of the Dragon Sword. Characters. We got characters. Ryu Hayabusa, the Dragon Ninja. Irene Liu, CIA agent. Robert T. Sturgeon, U.S. Army Special Intelligence. Emperor of Darkness, Ashtar. Do we have more characters, or can I start reading? Ryu Hayabusa, the Dragon Ninja. He is the ultimate ninja, a force of one against an army of evil. Although the ninja usually uses stealth to accomplish his goals, he is also the master of many weapons and can hold his own in any battle. Combine Ryu's skill with the sword and his mastery of the various mystical ninja arts, and he is almost invincible. The Ninja Dragon is drawn into the fight by the kidnapping of Irene Liu. Irene made Ryu's acquaintance in his first adventure. Since then, Irene has been sent on a top-secret mission, leaving little time for the two to become better friends. A highly skilled secret agent, Irene is brave and tough, ready to risk any danger to fight the forces of evil. But is she ready to risk her life? Robert T. Sturgeon. Robert is a member of a U.S. Army Special Intelligence Unit. Hey, Smebble Bear. We did the intro already. We're reading this, the Ninja Gaiden 2 strategy guide. We're reading the lore for that as a redemption for Ultimo's Look at a Magazine. His background in the Special Forces includes intelligence and combat missions. He earned the nickname Jungle Rat Rob for his many talents in combat. As an advanced scout, he has been sent out by the army to recruit Ryu for the fight against Ashtar. They have reason to believe that Ryu is the only hope for defeating the armies of chaos being unleashed by Ashtar. A new Master of Darkness, this shadowy figure stands atop a lightning-shrouded mountain, plotting the downfall, not only of Ryu, but of the entire world. He possesses a self-confidence which is not unfounded, considering that he is the holder of the Dark Sword of Chaos, the evil twin of Ryu's shining dragon sword. These mighty weapons must clash, and to the winner, the world. Hey, Cuba, we'll take care of the change the TTS voice redeem in just a minute after we finish the magazine. So we got a list of enemies here. I think what we'll do is we'll save this list. We'll go over this list once we complete the game. We'll come back to that. And then the items. This is actually going to be useful. I want to read up on this. Ninja Power-Up, which gives me Ninja Power. Bonus bottles. Medicine for recovery. The Scroll of the Spirit of the Dragon will raise the maximum level of Ryu's ninja power. 1-ups and phantom doubles. Throwing Star, Windmill Throwing Star, the Art of the Fire Wheel, Fire Dragon Balls, Invincible Fire Wheel. Pull your body for multiple attacks, attack from the wall, swift kickoff jump from the wall that doesn't work everywhere. Here we go. City Ambush, Act 1. We've got the city level that we completed. And we've got this. Look at that. Look at those butt cheeks. Who are these thugs? They told me you were good. Go to the Tower of Laja if you want to save the girl. You mean... Yes, Irene, no time to lose, Hayabusa. Move it out. Click. What the... Blam! Arg! Look at that chrome blam. That's a good blam. Who are you? What the... Come on, Hayabusa. You may be the only one who can beat them, but there's no chance unless you hurry. The Tower of Laja. Act 2. Journey to Laja. Fuck off wind stage as part of that. Yeah, there we go. We got the train stage, which is like nothing, and then the fuck off wind stage that sucks. And we've got... Oh, wait. I forgot to read the name and description of the first enemy. Dando the Cursed. Dando the Cursed. The Undead Powerhouse. Dando the Cursed, a hulking, slime-covered beast, was once a sea-roving Viking warrior. Although his ship sank over 1,000 years ago, Ashtar was able to recover his spirit and give him a monstrous physical form using black magic. He's not very fast-moving, but is very strong and tough. Having been enslaved by Ashtar, he is a rather dismal creature and wishes only to be released from his servitude. Alright, second boss. Boss of Act 2. Baron Spider, leader of the Tribesmen of Chaos. A scientific accident at the clandestine Zabel Biological Laboratories transformed a human professor into this half-spider, half-human mutant. Baron Spider has superhuman jumping powers, and in addition, he can summon and control giant tarantulas. Noting these powerful evil abilities, Ashtar enlisted him as a leader of his Tribesmen of Chaos. Yeah, there's Baron Spider. Here we go. You tried to ambush me. Who are you? We are tribesmen from the world of chaos, led by the Emperor of Darkness, Ashtar. Ashtar, the Emperor of Darkness? Look at that fucking art. And then here we are. Act 3, The Deadly Tower. Deadly Towers, folks. Top-rated video game. And that's where we are. That brings us up to here. There's a lot more in here. There's a lot more in here. If folks wouldn't mind reminding me, what I'd like to do is I'd like to read the comic as we go ahead. As we finish each stage, we'll come back and read the comics. But we're going to end the magazine redeem here because that's been about 20 minutes of ninja techniques and posters and comics. But we will come back to it as part of this. So remind me, keep this right here. We will come back to it. And now, change the TTS voice. We've had only a short stint with Ravina, but we will change it again. It's Did I do Enrique? Let's do Conchita. Conchita. There we go. That should be fixed. That should be updated. There you go, Cuba. Mark these as complete. Let's get this thing where it needs to be. How did I do this? I had this like
Wall of fire. Wall of fire.
Sauce Madame. Take Sauge, Percel, Isope and Sauerai, 15 amperes, garlic and grapes, and fille de gis feruit, and soe the whole fat no grece come out, and rusten well, and kepe de grece fat fallit feroz. Take galitini and grece and
Middle
dolina
English.
posinet. Uan de gis wood roasted no, take emofis mite emon pecis, and take fat is within the andoitin posinet and put ferin neuine, if it betotic. Do ferto powdour of galingale, powdour dus, and salt and boil th.
That looks like Middle English to me. Thank you, Cuba, for the Middle English 100 bits. Chatty up. Music off. Restart the timer and get back into this game. Oh, over here. All right. That should be good, right? All right, here we go. I actually recommend that you pause it to take advantage of the lightning flash. Yeah, you can only hit those guys with crouching attacks, no matter where they are, which is. God, I hate the hitbox on those fireballs. All right, here we go. Take two. Ah, yes, the advantage does have.
Once upon a time, a blue-eyed boy from the Old West learned one of life's cruelest lessons, that evil was bigger than his gun. So he followed the
Rare alert.
footsteps of a mysterious master to the Far East, where
Discordia Dystopia.
the sword and came back
Thank you for
home
gifting
with
a
the
sub
heart of a gunman and
to
the soul of
Lemon
a
Beetle.
samurai.
Lemon Beetle, enjoy your sub. Thank you so much, Discordia Dystopia. Appreciate the support. Damn it. I love it. It's the rare alert. You can have a rare alert that's long. It's fine. I'm quite certain there's some enemies that the Phantom Double simply cannot hit. Okay, where's the... I want that. Good. Fuck off. Oh, sorry. the rare younger brother view. Yeah, no, my mistake. I was like doing so much. I got confused. It happens all the time. I was just hiding me dying a whole bunch. I don't mind it. It's not the worst. It's not the worst, like, joystick controller anyone's ever done. I wish I could just go over the top there, but they made it so you can't. Button sticking.
I can hear strange music.
Gamma
It's
Chris,
really eerie here.
thank you for the strange music.
I feel as if I'm in a strange world.
ズケドジョ SQ ズケドジョジョルネズケドルネズケドルネ SQ
SQ! 5 months! Thank you, Gamma Chris. I appreciate the continued support. Very, very happy about that. Thank you so much. Oh, there's a guy who just continually spawns. Oop. In we go. You just bought something off the internet with Bitcoin? I didn't want that. I guess I got it anyway. God, the hit detection in this game is what I would describe as Amiga-like. I would describe it as Amiga-like.
My God, that's fantastic.
Captain Duck, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Whoa, boy. Playing Ninja Gaiden 2 for the NES as part of the Gamekeeper stream. Well, there we go. I'm curious if I start the act over on continue. It's going to be a lot of pits. Here we go. Let's find out. Okay, we don't. Probably we start the act over when we get to, like, the last act. The same bullshit they pulled in
I think I'm being followed. What could they want from me?
Dream C, thank you for the follow. Whoopsie. There we go. Yeah, this one has taken a severe hit to a severe hit to its hit detection and like enemy hitbox care. There's a lot of stuff like that. The sword only does damage the sword only does damage on the very, like, first frame of its attack. So it's like... It's not as easy to, like, hit stuff as it is in the first game. I think I'm out of stuff. Yeah, knock them off the wall. Birds. I don't think I want to go for whatever that is down there. Bird. Okay, there we go. Dead. I mean, how many of those world record holders are playing the game effectively blind for the first time? Not that they're not excellent video gamesmen, but there is a big difference. Oh, it automatically items when you're on the wall. Shit. Yep, they kept the knockback. They actually made a lot of the mechanics they've made significantly worse, especially the hitboxes and shit. I mean, I think the assumption was that that jump mechanic is no good. Oh, it's a scroll. That's necessary. It is necessary that I get that. Yeah, fuck off. I'm just going. Their assumption was that people wanted more challenge because the first game did well, and some people were like, "Yeah, I can beat Ninja Gaiden." What? What? I can beat Ninja Gaiden like the first day it came out, kind of stuff. Which was like a lot of penis waggling was really prevalent in the NES, the Nintendo community in the day. Not that it isn't now, but people writing in fake scores to Nintendo Fun Club News. I got 999,944 points in Super Mario Brothers. Sure you did. Get him. Get him! But yeah, there's a lot of... There's a lot of stuff in this game. This game controls, I would say, significantly more poorly than the first game in a lot of respects. It's also very clear that this game was... Okay, it's a one-time thing. This game was a somewhat of a cash-in. You can see a lot of the enemies are either exactly reused or they were exactly reused or slightly modified, scaled down or whatever. And here we go. There's a guy. Goodbye. Slightly scaled down from stuff in the original game. I didn't know you could do that. That's funny. Slightly scaled down from stuff in the original game. So they clearly made this very quickly on a limited budget to try to capitalize on the success of the first game. Most of the new stuff is in non-interactive areas. Anywhere they did touch mechanics, I think they made them significantly worse. So it's like... It's weird because this game's included in the Gamekeeper, but, like, certainly isn't the best game on the system by any means. Or even as good as the first game. I think it probably gets a lot of... right. Multi-hit regular enemies. Start here. I think it gets a lot of attention for speedrunning. The Ninja Gaiden games in general get a lot of attention for speedrunning because they're memorization-heavy games that you can route relatively easily. No? No? Do you have to... I guess you have to jump up and hit him. I thought he landed eventually. I guess not. There he goes. There we go. We've beaten the boss. We've beaten the boss. Ryu! Irene, are you all right? Yeah, mash, mash, mash. I see you are still alive, ninja. What the? Huh? Take that. Arg! Ha ha! I find it hard to believe that a weakling like you was able to defeat Jaquio. Well, I could rapid slash and there were less pits in the previous game. You, Ashtar, that sword! Some warrior you turned out to be. Die, little ninja. No! Just shoot him. What the? Who are you? How did you get in here, you sewer rat? Hand over the sword and surrender. This tower is completely surrounded. Ha ha ha! If you want the sword, you'll have to follow me into the maze of darkness. Ryu! Irene! Da-da-da-da-da! Act 4. The sword. What is it? What is it? It's called the Sword of Chaos, grown out of the bone of the demon. The same way as your sword is supposed to come from the fang of the dragon. How can that be? How do you know? The name's Robert. I'm with Special Intelligence U.S. Army. We have to stop Ashtar before his sword reaches full strength. At any cost. Hurry, Ryu. Hit Ashtar in the underground maze. All right. Got to write down my score because the Nintendo Gamekeeper calls for your score after each stage. 6, 5, 5, 0, 0. Yeah, the HUD cycles colors. There's a half a pixel of cycling color on the side there. But we're gonna go to doodad time real quick. We'll pause the timer for this because this could take a few moments. There's that. I guess now this is gonna bug me. There we go. Now we're gonna read the next chapter. Oh, was there a... No, I already took care of it. Never mind. We're going to read the next chapter, and we're going to talk about what is the Gamekeeper, if I remember where I placed my Gamekeeper. First, we'll talk about what is the Gamekeeper for anyone who's joined since the start. So, for those who aren't aware, this is the Nintendo Gamekeeper. The Nintendo Gamekeeper from Nintendo Power. This was given as a free gift to people who renewed their subscription to Nintendo Power at a certain time, sometime around 1990. And on the other side is the info file. The info file is less exciting. It's just like some Nintendo addresses and phone numbers. It's got a little address book for you to put your friends' names in. Friends' names and phone numbers. Friends' name / games owned. So you could share games with your friends, which we tend to frown upon these days. But also, make your wish list here so you know what to get next time you're at a World of Nintendo store. Games I have to get. Date I got it. And then on the other side, this is the side we're really concerned with, is the Gamekeeper. So the Gamekeeper has a little, if lost, return to kind of thing. And then we got this. Dragon Warrior, Batman. We got a number of games that are filled in already for you to play. Little achievements of like when you reach a certain point, or stuff you some kind of progress milestone within the game, and then a rating for the game, your personal rating of the game. So on this particular one, I have my ratings from when I was 10 years old in here. And we've got what 10-year-old me thought of the game, and what I thought of the game more recently. And so you fill in that stuff. I found Dragon Warrior less fun and less challenging than I did when I was 10. And we've got Faxanadu, as it's written here, Mega Man 2. I've been going through these over the last month or two, filling in stuff, and now we've got to Ninja Gaiden 2, and kind of where we were here, and then after that we'll be doing Super Mario 2, Super Mario 3, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Tetris, and Zelda 2, and then when I was 10, I filled in Final Fantasy here. I'd started filling that in. So we're going to do Final Fantasy after that. And then there's 10 blank pages, or in my case, 9 more blank pages to fill in games of your own and fill in like level or challenge and points and that kind of stuff. So we'll be filling those in with 10 games of my choosing after I finish the ones that are already in there. Slushy Cat, you can see here, it is clearly Faxanadu up here, as it's written in the book. No. There will be maybe we might do a vote for one for maybe the last one, but I have some ideas. I have some ideas of stuff to fill in here. Now the funny thing is, I wrote in ratings for Ninja Gaiden 2. Those ratings must have been entirely based on seeing it in magazines, because I haven't played Ninja Gaiden 2 until today. This is the first time playing it. I might have played it like briefly sometime in the 2000s, just because, and immediately been like, oh no, this doesn't feel nice. But yeah, we'll be rating it once we're done with a 2020 rating to see what I think of the game now, and then we'll be moving on. I couldn't decide whether Super Mario 2 was lame or awesome, but then I finally settled on awesome. That's what the check mark means for sure. But yeah, we're gonna be filling this out later. That's why I'm writing down the scores here, so because they have a score that you can fill in. I'm not filling in the points for each substage, just for the final stage of each one, because it's too much to track to do it. I'll keep forgetting when I get to the new things. Yeah, challenging ninja action against the dark forces of chaos. That's how they describe Ninja Gaiden 2 in here. But now, it's time for this. We've got a new chapter of the comic to read. And a boss. Funky Dynamite, the boss. Funky Dynamite, that's what Mortis was talking about. Funky Dynamite, reptilian super cyborg. Science and sorcery are the twin tools used by Ashtar in forging his evil schemes. Funky Dynamite, the result of Ashtar's experiments with bionic cyborg technology, is equipped with a powerful rocket propulsion system and attacks with throwing stars and fire bombs. His bizarre design was inspired by the shape of a lizard. That's the boss we just fought. And then here we go. Here we've got the comic that expands upon the cutscenes within the game. Ryu, Irene, are you all right? I see you are still alive, ninja. Take that! Zap! The popular Commodore 64 magazine. Arg! Ha ha, I find it hard to believe that a weakling like you was able to defeat Jaquio. You, Ashtar, that sword. Some warrior you turned out to be. Die, little ninja. No! What? Ugh. Bang! What the? Who are you? How did you get in here, sewer rat? Hand over the sword and surrender. This tower is completely surrounded. Ha, ha, ha. If you want the sword, you'll have to follow me into the maze of darkness. Ryu! Irene! And then he grows several times larger here. Act 4, the Maze of Darkness. And we'll be moving into Act 4 now. Let's check it out. Here. Let's see if we get this. Here? There we go. That should be good, right? Now I'll remember to change scenes back this time. Here we go. The Maze of Darkness. Yeah, he was about human-sized originally, and then he was King Kong-sized. And perhaps we'll do a vote. Maybe we'll do a subscribers vote, a long-running subscribers vote on what game goes in the 20th slot of the Gamekeeper for me. That way we can do suggestions, and then we can vote on those suggestions. We'll have enough time for that. Yep. It's one of those games. Get him. Those things are... Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Jump up the wall. Hold on a second. Where is it? No, it's not in there. It's in here. Secret tips. Secret tips. I got to start the timer again, too. Secret tips. Secret tips. Do that. Yep, do that. Oh, game. Duke Development, Whitveer. All right. Well, I'll leave the timer paused then. We're going to do Duke Development. Duke Development. This back over here. Let me adjust this monitor real quick. Move. There we go. And up. That's good enough. Good enough. We'll probably be moving the thing down here. I think I need an extra piece of paper, right? That's this. This is this. I'm looking at my notes to see where we left off, because it's been a couple of streams since folks redeemed this stuff. I'll get this out. All right, Discordia Dystopia.
Dobeletman.
Zinglon, thank you for that 123 bits. All right, let's put on some music. And let's, I'm going to grab I need a new piece of paper. I'll be right back. Okay, so let's go to development time. Shh. Shh. It's just doodad time, but I changed the text to say development time. There we go. There we go. All right, so last time we did a couple of things, right? We did the in-game overall, overall state machine, which is like when you're exploring, when you're in a menu, when you're in an event, when you're in combat. And then we did
Public class mi class, int x igual 5, public static void mainstream, arts, mi class job igual new mi class, system.out.println job.x.
Ultimo, thank you for the 100 bits. So, wait, which way here? Yeah, so we got that. And then we did this. Oops. We did this kind of stuff for the menu thing. Now, I think what we need to do today is we need to think about how events resolve, right? What kind of events do we have? And what functions or states might they need? Right, so we need to come up with a list of event types. Let me, how did I do this before? I need a way to, put the camera on my shoulder so you can see what I'm seeing. Like, if I put it on my head. Like head cam. It doesn't work very well. It doesn't work very well, but we can, maybe we can attach it to the microphone somehow. Here. Here-ish. Over here. Right? Yeah, here we go. So, we've got events. You can't see that. You can't see that. That's no good. Let's go down here. Move this out of the way. That's kind of something you can see. Whatever. That's good. That's good. I can work with this. So we've got events, right? We need a list of types of events. Now the types of events are kind of simple, right? We've got Hey, 10 elements. Yeah, it's development time. So we've got regular events that just display a message, right? And events that... What else can events do? Events can probably display a message. Display message. They can probably set flags. Right? They can probably change inventory. They can probably change character status. I need to turn this sideways. They can probably change character status. They can probably display an image, right?
My God, that's fantastic.
Abs Nerdity, thank you for the host. They can probably display an image full screen or display a big image. Right? So we need to know that. Is there anything else they can do? They can start combat. Right, so they can start combat, they can display messages, they can set flags, they can change inventory, they can change character status, which is like dealing damage changes character status as well. They can display an image, display a big image, they can start combat, they can halt for input. Halt for input. What else? What else could we do with with an event that we might want to do? I think that's a pretty good list there, right? There's not a whole lot, right? Oh, we can move the party. Back in 2009 or so, all kinds of people were having move parties when they were really excited about the PlayStation 3 accessories. Anyway, but yeah, we can move party, which covers it covers pits, it covers like strong current in a water tile that pushes you down the flow, that kind of stuff. Anything else? Abs, you recently played a pretty big wizardry type game. Anything that can happen in an event that's not covered by this list here? I think that's pretty much it. So the big thing we need to do is we need to figure out what the flow for a lot of this stuff is. I don't think we're going to necessarily get to address the workflow. So, a conversation, right, would be display a message, at least, right? It could be display a message and display an image, right? Show the NPC's portrait, show the NPC's message, halt for input. As a result of input, now we need to figure out, right, which ones of these things actually need some additional information, right? So, you know what is missing, though, is control flow, right? So, actions. We have events, we have actions, right? So now that we have actions, these are all the actions, we could do display message, display image, halt for input, based on input, display another message, check for input, and so on. So we could get conversation options. We loop through that a number of times. Same loop, just setting a new state in the event. and moving to a different state, and then returning until the event. Maybe you piss the person off and it starts combat, and then in addition to that's another action, right? Is modify events. We could also use flags. I'm undecided yet as to set flags and modify events. Set flags we could use as control flow to say, if you've already opened this door, don't give the prompt about the door being locked. Modify events could be, once you open the door, change the door to be unlocked, right? Change the door event itself to be unlocked. Set flags is probably better. Anyway, but we'll look at that a little bit later. However, now we need control flow, right? Control flow. So control flow is the stuff that we need to be able to check conditional statements, that kind of thing. So we're gonna say check flags. That's the first thing. Check flags. Check character status. We're going to say check... what else do we want to check? We want to check inventory. And let's see here. We've got some other stuff we can do. Check position. And we can do check prior input. Yeah. Okay, so we can check if the party has answered a question or something like that, if a result has happened. Display message, set flags, change inventory, change character status, display big image, start combat, hold for input, move party, modify events. So like in this case, you could have, without using a flag, you could have modify events turn off some traps, for example. And then for our control flow, we have this stuff. Now, like I said, I don't think we're necessarily gonna get to designing the actual state machine for events just yet. But defining all this stuff ahead of time lets us know, okay, well, we do need to see what happens when we check control flow, and if any of these things have a result, or if any of these actions trigger some new control flow stuff, so we can go back and add it to this list. But we do have a pretty good list here. We've spent, I think, about 13 minutes on this. Now, the big thing is setting all this stuff up ahead of time. If you're working on a project that's got a relatively high level of complexity and you don't want to like hard code everything right from the start and then have to go back and redo it, setting up these kind of parameters in advance will give you a real head start on setting yourself up for success later. You don't get to the actual writing code as quickly, but it does give you, once you do get to writing code, you can focus on solving the errors in the code rather than having to go back and forth and figure out, like, oh, did I, is it a design problem? Oh, well, I don't want to go back and redesign it now. Like, I'm in the middle of designing it already. I just want the code to work, so I'm going to hard code this bit until it works. Helps you avoid those kind of situations and backing yourself into that kind of corner. But I think that's where we're gonna wrap up the development time here. I need to take a quick break as well, but then we'll get back to Ninja Gaiden 2. We can keep thinking and talking about this, how we do it. But given this, I think we'll be in a good place to, next time, we'll be in a good place to write out the actual event state machine and the workflow that goes into that. We'll probably use the opposite side of this paper for that. Let's bring this back up. Oh, boy. Back up here. Set it to here for now. But, actually, can I? If I play like right here, I could keep that stuff normal. Well, we'll see. I need to take a quick break, though. I will be back in just a few minutes, and then we'll continue Ninja Gaiden 2. I'll be right back. I am back to the NES scene. Turn this a little bit. A little bit. There we go. To the NES. Eye of the Beholder 3. I mean, somebody's got to make Eye of the Beholder 3. They never officially made one. All right, let's go. Let's start the timer. And pause the music. Here we go. All right. Oops. Yeah, it's on fire. Oopsie. I was gonna say, if I'm lucky... If I'm lucky, they've... whoopsie. I meant to hit jump there. I was gonna say, if I'm lucky, they've made it so that these boulders have a hitbox where you can hit them with shurikens while they're on the ground, but your sword probably can't hit them. Ha ha ha! Good. Here we go. Back to the beginning of the Maze of Darkness. The Maze of Instant Death Pits. What's funny about this game is, like, I wouldn't actually describe it as particularly challenging. once you know how it's set up, but it's like, you could call it challenging. OSSC, please. You could call it challenging, but it's just like... A lot of it is just stuff like that. Well, this is the dark sword of chaos. It's not the bright and sunny sword of chaos. You know? Clearly they knew what they were doing with the aesthetic for this game. Actually, they didn't. They just kind of... I'm certain they just kind of winged it, because this game was extremely hastily and cheaply built. Oops, that guy didn't get stuck that time. Please. OSSC, come on. It's doing this again. Oh well, I guess I'll just play on the capture.
Are you telling us you have what it takes to be a ninja?
Hey, our hero Jack, thank you for the 100 bits. Let's play on the capture. Oh, the capture is 3 frames behind. And with the single frame sword requirement in this, it's a little bit of a problem. Wow, it's really lost it this time. There we go. There we go. Yeah, you can't hit these. You can't hit them with your sword, but shurikens thrown at standing height hit them. I didn't want to do that. This game also has a problem of extremely bullshit checkpointing. So, like, if you retain the fire wheel from earlier, this segment is trivial. If you don't, it's a huge pain in the ass. Come on. It's a huge pain in the ass. So they kind of suffer from Konami syndrome in part here, where it's like they've added artificial challenge by making it so like your weapon resets when you die and so on. Which, I mean, the first game was dead anyway. That jump from that point. The first game was pretty notorious for that anyway, that it's like, well, if you lose jump slash, your speed run's over. Hey! Lucky. There's also stuff like this, where like, you can't go up this. Identical asset to the one you can go up over here. Which, that irks me more than a lot of stuff in games. It does have infinite continues, which means you can keep trying as much as you like until you memorize the levels. And I think they knew that. I think they knew that was, like... I didn't want to do that. Fuck. I think they knew that was going to be, like, a core part of the experience, was, like... Just keep retrying it until you've memorized everything. Which... I don't know. I don't know. It's a significantly worse game than Ninja Gaiden 1 so far. It's got a couple of pretty things in it. A couple of the stage backgrounds are cool. Overall, the graphics, I think, are a step backwards. Because it's just stuff from Ninja Gaiden 1, only made to look worse. And just mechanics from Ninja Gaiden 1 made to feel worse. Yep. Go in the hole. Music's still okay. You can climb on the water. I've noticed there's a lot of stuff where there's enemies that won't spawn until you've started a jump. Unless you run to the very edge. Shadow Ninja's new. Yeah, the doubles, the phantom doubles or whatever they're called, were a new thing for this. And they are, I mean, I don't know which came first. I assume Ninja Spirit did. Whoops. That was a good place to grab onto. Not many of the walls earlier that looked like they were climbable. No, a one pixel wide portion of a waterfall, the water of a waterfall, mind you. They replicated the jump that everybody hated from Ninja Gaiden 1. Oh man, I think Ninja Spirit might have to go in the. Can I? No, I guess you can't. You can't grab onto that identical thing over there. Big dudes with knives. Ninja Spirit might need to go on the, TurboGrafx Gamekeeper. It's a 1-up I can't get. Hey, Retro Omega X. I would disagree with you on that. I think this is a cheap rush job compared to 1. The mechanics are significantly worse in nearly every way. The level design is worse for not much benefit. The graphics are mostly reused, and the ones that aren't reused are worse than the first game. They read much more poorly. The music's good. But otherwise, I think this is a poor shadow of the first game. Reused. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's all true. Most of the graphics are resized and reused designs from the first game. Just like regular enemy-sized versions of the bosses. The sword mechanics feel like shit in this. The jumping mechanics are significantly worse. There's a lot more unintentional inputs on stuff. I think the stage design is worse. What do I not like about all the levels? A lot of the gimmicks, I think a lot of the stage design in general just has extremely poor affordance. So, like, you can do something in one place, but you can't do it in another identical place. I think that's super, super bad. That's like, you only get that in either extremely lazily designed games or games where no care was taken. So, like,
my God, that's fantastic.
Very Oops. Hey, D. You only get that in games where, like, care wasn't clearly taken. Okay, that... the boss, you can't tell that that part of him will hurt you. Oops. Walls you can grab on or can't. Walls you can climb and flip over, like they instruct you to do in the strategy guide, and which ones you can't. Places where you fall through platforms after landing on them, like that. Which is more of a mechanical thing than a design thing, but it still happens. Like, this game has some cool stuff in it. The levels, like, the aesthetics of the levels are cool. I think, actually, some of the gimmicks are alright, right? Like, the lightning gimmick, I think, is okay. And yeah, of course, it's opinion. If you like this one the best, that's fine. I like the gimmicks. I don't like the, fuck off. I don't like the wind gimmick. I think the wind gimmick is shitty. Like, objectively so. Because it forces you to wait. Even if you're good at it, if you get to the place at the wrong time, you must wait. And I don't think that's good. The light level, I think, is pretty good. Whoopsie. The hitboxes on a lot of enemies are severely fucked up. Like, those fireballs have a hitbox that's, like, far above them, so if you hit where the fire is, you miss. It's also, like, very small. So there's... The fact that the sword has, like, basically one active frame, or seems to, sucks. Because they reused the sword animation from, Hup. Oops, in the pit we go. And start at the beginning of the level. They've already started the, like, go through an annoying segment to get to the pit boss stuff. Over-reliance on pits is another thing that I personally hate in games. I think this suffers from it more than the first game. Damn it. You can see I'm whiffing a lot of these sword attacks where the sword itself, like there, goes through the enemy. There's landing on the platform and falling through it again. And, like, I'm sure this is a fine game to speedrun because you're just creating a bunch of limited windows to do stuff. And it's like, yeah, so it doesn't matter. If you mess up, you reset. So playing through the game as an activity for the purposes of fun doesn't really come into it. Well, that's the thing, right? The forced multi-slash is it forced? Is it forced? Because you can play through the game without doing any speedrun techniques just fine. And it's a fine game for it. But it might not be as good a speed game, but I think it's a better game. Oops. Bring that hand out. Oh, well, there's that. suppose I can just... Come on. Come on. Go. Wait for that hand to pass. Oh. Can't do that. Where's your hand? Oh, there we go. There we go. Can I beat this boss in 100 seconds? I mean, I'm not a speedrunner, so I don't know if the game is, What is he after? What does he want from me? Hear me, ninja. Ashtar! Come out and fight. He's extremely big now. Or the girl gets it. Don't do it, Ryu. They'll kill you. Show yourself, or are you too much of a coward? Ha, 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 ha. You fiend. Irene, I'll save you. Dun, dun, Act 5. Okay. Gotta write down our score. And pause the timer. This is extremely intense. This is an extremely work-intensive game to stream. 5, 1, 2, 8, 100. 1, 2, 8, 100. Much bigger score than last time. But also, it's comic time. We're getting an ongoing Doodad redemption for this stream because we got this. We got this. Let's take a look. Doodad time. Let's play the music of some kind. Here we go. We've got this. We've just fought Naga Sotuva, the underworld water dragon. Naga Sotuva. Cool art here. Naga Sotuva embodies all the ferocious qualities of the predatory dinosaurs of prehistoric times. This stationary guardian is all that remains of a dinosaur that somehow wandered into the underworld millions of years ago. Preserved by the cave's proximity to the magical realm of chaos, the creature became the guardian of the maze of darkness. And we get this. What is he after? What does he want from me? Hear me, ninja. Come out and fight, or the girl gets it. Ashtar. Don't do it, Ryu. They'll kill you. Show yourself, or are you too much of a coward? Ha! 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 You fiend! Irene, I'll save you! Then we get this. The Wrath of Ashtar. Act 1. We're gonna fight crab spiders in the North Pole. Let's get back to it. Here we go. There's that. Let's get started. Start the timer back up. Get back to the correct scene this time. Here we go. Let's get ready. Let's get ready for it. Let's turn off the music. They made their enemy respawn even more aggressive in this too, which I think is a poor decision. Can't hit that. Can I hit this? Yeah. Guess I'm not getting that one. Can't you do a thing where you, like, go this way a little and then you go up here and, like... I don't know how to do it. So we'll fight these shrimp. Yep, look at that. It's a boss that we fought in a previous game. And then that skeleton is one of the rare new enemies. Oh, is that not a wall you can climb? One of the rare new enemies, which is like that skeleton. And to me, the skeleton looks extremely crappy. Look at that little guy. It's like, I don't know. Very muddy and like hard to make out, hard to read. I'll do that. There's Malth. I think they justify it by calling them like Malth clones or something. Can't get that. Oh, it might be here that you can like and like Mad Bomber clones. Can't get that. Oh man, here we go. To the one who releases darkness with the immortal blood, he shall receive the power of the almighty evil. Probably can't hear me too well. The legend shall come true. This earth shall fall into shadow, and the demons of evil shall rule forever. Ha, 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 ha. I'll get you, Ashtar. Oh man, we got ice physics. Do the ninja dance. Oh. Huh. I like how it spawned a slime inside that wall. What? What? Here we go. Ho ho ho! The sword misses because you're a frame off. Like there. Yeah, I hate to say it, but this game is a pale shadow of the first game. The third game, to be fair, the third game doesn't look any better than this. But I haven't played it yet. I might not. I might not. Ah. I don't like the automatic item use on walls. Welcome back, Cuba. Dead. Hey, Booyah Yoon, how's it going? We get to start all over again. Let's put that in. I guess, did I hit a, is this the, yeah, this is 5-2. Okay, never mind. It's just the levels are getting longer and less fun. Can't go down there. Can't go down that way. It's a solid wall. Uh-oh. Of course. Of course. Hey, K Price, how's it going? Whoa, baby. Let's respawn that bird as fast as possible. Jump, please. Oh, this is a, that's an area you can't jump up. Because of reasons, I suppose. There's also an input problem with this game where I'd say maybe one time out of 10, my sub-weapon stuff. Of course, sub-weapon stuff doesn't trigger. The fact that that isn't like a isn't a trivial maneuver is kind of fucked. It kind of explains all of the problems that I feel this game has. The fact that, like, dropping off a ledge and grabbing the wall beneath it is not a trivial maneuver, like, epitomizes the control problems this game suffers from. Like, doing that one maneuver is like a 50-50 for me as a new player of the game. Whereas, like, yeah, you could kind of fuck it up in Ninja Gaiden 1, but, like, you'd always get the result you wanted and rarely, if ever, fall off a ledge like that. And the fact that you can do that, like, consistently in this, despite having played the game for an hour, it's like, yeah, maybe there's problems with the game itself, and it's not entirely on the player. But that's also, like, evident in, like, pressing up and the attack button doesn't get you a sub-weapon use consistently is also a problem. Right. Can't do that here. Either that, or it might be frame perfect. You might be able to do it as a frame perfect trick. There was the missing sub-weapon. Good. The affordance has gotten a little better in the later levels, but it's still, like, obnoxious at best. What we got here? Show yourself, Ashtar! At last, the foolish little ninja is ready to fight. Take the girl. Ryu. Irene. And take that. Ah, Ryu. Irene, I totally didn't expect this to happen. Ryu. Uh-oh. Suggestive. Irene, don't die! Ha! 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 See how the sword of chaos trembles with delight? Oh no, they got Irene! Arg! Back off, you bothersome swine. I'll deal with you later. Robert, take care of Irene. Ashtar. So your inner power is beginning to show itself, eh? But you know you can never touch me with a sword so filled with hatred. Fool. Wub wub. Enough of your games, Ashtar. This is between you and me. You dare to do battle with Ashtar, foolish ninja? I'll show you just how powerless you really are. It's Ashtar. Where'd he go? Rosenkreuz! Arg! The force of darkness shall soon awaken. No one will be able to stop it. What a difficult boss. Join forces, shadows of chaos. Swallow this world into eternal darkness. Available now on GameCube. Duke to go. Memorable line there. That explains why Irene's like in exorcist pose there, because she's dead. Irene, are you alright? Ryu, there's an altar up ahead somewhere. You must destroy it. I can't leave you here. I'll be all right. You are the only one who can do it. The only one who can stop them. Go. Hurry. All right, I'll go, Irene. But I'll come back for you as soon as I can. Hold on. Robert, take Irene and get out of here now. Be careful. You too, friend. Take care of her. All right, it's time. It's time to write down my score. What are we? 6-1. 099 500. Clear. All right, now it's comic time again. Let's pause the timer. Maybe I can do comic time from right here. Doodad time. What did we just fight?
Incoming file transfer.
All right, here we go. We got the... Really? Huh. All right, here we go. Let's have a look. Show yourself, Ashtar. At last, the foolish little ninja is ready to fight. Take the girl. Ryu! Irene! Uh-oh. Zwap! Ah, Ryu! Irene! Ryu! Ha 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 ha! See how the sword of chaos trembles with delight. Irene, don't die! Oh no, they got Irene! Zzzt! Crash! Arg! Back off, you bothersome swine. I'll deal with you later. Robert, take care of Irene. Ashtar! So your inner power is beginning to show itself, eh? But you know you can never touch me with a sword so filled with hatred, fool. Enough of your games, Ashtar. This is between you and me. You dare to battle with Ashtar, foolish ninja? I'll show you just how powerless you really are. Also, it still says development time. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Plot development, yeah. There we go. There we go. Okay. Where were we? Yes, we had just done battle with Ashtar, the Emperor of Darkness. Here he is. Superhuman in stature and power, Ashtar is obviously from a world far beyond Earth. His residence is in the world of chaos. When the Gate of Darkness was closed by Ryu after he defeated Jaquio, Ashtar schemed to cast it open again, unleashing the host of chaos upon Earth. His sword, the evil counterpart of Ryu's dragon sword, was to make all this possible. Oh man, standing on a giant 7, the Castle of Chaos. Act 6. He does have weird like robo-chicken feet. But now we're on to Act 6, and then I want to check something real quick. Does this have the other part of the... No, it doesn't. It does not. El Viento. Oh, lovely. Lovely. El Viento. What a wonderful game. Made by a perfectly normal company that made wonderfully playing games. All of which are a joy to experience. Wait, this needs to go... There we go. That's good, right? That's good. Now I can sit here and we can play the game. I can restart the timer. Put it back on the NES scene. Restart the timer. And here we go. The old hide enemies behind the background trick. Also, there's random soldiers here for no apparent reason. Yep. Go down the well. The guards who can only tell the truth and only lie. But your question must be about El Viento. Is it good? Yes. Yes. Wonderful game made by extremely competent developers. Part of a series of normal games which everyone should play for their quality. I think I didn't want to get that. I think I didn't want to, like, do any of that. It's fine. Good. Good hitboxes. You know, I gotta say, though... There. This game has good cutscenes. Very, very nice cutscenes for NES. That's all they put their money into for this. There. I guess this is the end. Oh, no, wait, it fades out. Damn it. I have to play more. Huff, huff. You all right? You want to rest a while? No, I'm okay. I'm just huffing. What the? It's a pentagram spider thing. Ah! Oh no, you're spooky. Who the heck? Hmm. Oh boy, we're outside. 6-2. Didn't want that. This game does trick weapons almost as much as Castlevania. I made it. Oh no, it's a boss. Goodbye. Oh. Hey look! It's a recycled boss! It's a recycled boss! How strange. It's a boss they downscaled and recycled for a regular enemy, and recycled the like room and behavior for from the first game, but they reskinned it.
Jump, slide, slide. You can make it Ninja Mega Man.
Whoops. Whatever. Ultimo, thank you for the 100 bits. Oh, they hit you there. Who knows where their hitboxes are? I certainly don't, and there's no good there's no good what's the word I'm looking for? The hit reactions. El Viento actually does look like a pretty normal, solid game. It's is this the one that I don't want? No, it's that one. Fuck. Yes, I want that. I don't want anything else in this entire level. Hey, Deep T-Bone Plus? Yeah, El Viento looks pretty good. I'm a big fan of I'm out of juice. Oh, one thing. Ernest Evans. Ernest Evans is a lovely game for me to watch and never play. Oops. I would love if my sword worked on anything. Is that one bad too? No, that's the other one of those. Yeah, Ernest Evans is quite something. Sometimes you can knock them... Oh, there's only one you can hurt, I guess.
Wall of fire.
I am El Nino. All tropical storms must bow down to El Nino. If you don't know, El Nino is Spanish for the Nino.
Fuck off. Ultimo, thank you for the 100 El Nino bits. There's that. Let's drop out of the sky. Oops. Alright, I only lost 5 life that time. Where does the real one start? There it is. Oh. He hit me there. There we go. I guess it changes around or something. Anyway, we beat him. I've fought this creature before. just like all the other ones I've fought before. How could this be? Oh, Ryu. Robert? What happened? Are you all right? Ryu, they got Irene. Huh? Dun 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 dun. Ryu, if the Gate of Darkness is opened, the tribe from the Dark World will cause chaos. They are, in fact, the Chaos Tribe. That'll be the end of all mankind. Hmm? Listen. Hey, listen. They're coming again. And there are quite a few of them. I'll stay here and hold them off. Ryu, you get going. You're wounded. I can't leave you alone. Don't worry about me. Go. You're the only one who can stop their evil plan now. Now move. I'll go. Robert. You think in Japanese the dialogue is different between the different cutscenes? Don't forget to save the girl while you're at it. Go, get going. Good luck. Whoop. Okay, you freaks, come and get it. You're gonna dream your worst nightmare. No one ever gets past old Jungle Rat Rob. We got the slime wall with the eyeballs in it. Just need to draw a smiley face on there. What's our score? We're on 7-1. 130-400. Oh, man. Ugh. All right. What do we got here? Doodad time. Back to doodad time. Let's pause the timer. Pause the timer. What do we got here? Act 5, Act 6. All right, we finished Act 6. The boss, Kelberos. The original Japanese spelling of this, Kelberos, often incorrectly read as Kerberos or Cerberus.
My God, that's fantastic.
MP83, thank you for the host. The legends say that Jacquio's pet dog, Kelberos, once died for the cause of darkness, but returned to his master as an evil creature twice as powerful as before. Not only was the canine given a monstrous form, but also a sort of phantom double, which, although it looks real, cannot be hit. Although Ryu defeated these beasts
fantastic.
In his first adventure, they returned from the dead once. So why not again? And can their master be far behind? There we go. Act 7. No comic. Hey, you want DuckTales? No comic, but we do get this. Act 7. Boom. And the maps and stuff for Act 7 are like not so good, and they're like they kind of ran out of steam writing the hint book. And they ran out of steam writing the comic too. The last bit we get in the comic is this cool fucking picture of Ashtar. I mean, they show the final boss. They just don't have a comic talking about it, unfortunately. Anyway, let's get back to it. Start it back up. Get back to the NES scene. Here we go. Same enemies as the first stage, pretty much. Or like first and second stages. I think we lost our power-up. Whoops. Is this a background wall we can actually climb? I bet it is. Up we go. Whoops. This is a thing we can climb. Just take a million hits here. I don't think you can jump over that without killing the thing first. Well, yeah, if you don't get disconnected, you can't watch as many pre-roll ads. Clearly. What am I missing? Oh, it's the good thing. Missing the good thing that you probably want to have for this section. The questionable hitbox of the Will-O-Wisp. Your famous naturalist text. Oh, I'm out of juice, but I'm here at the boss. So, this is the end of the road, eh? It's dark. Everything's getting cloudy. Ryu. Also, 3-2, thank you for the host. Get him for me. It's not purple blood. It's grape flavored. Up. Whoopsie. I somehow kept that star going for a really long time. Fine. Oh. Yeah, this is a 60 FPS game. This. Did the fucking music just change? What do we get out of here? I guess I won't know. Because the sword slash active frames suck. Full magic. Magic upgrade. Nope. Randomizes the song here. Okay. I was worried it was like, oh, you're on your last life in the final level. So we're gonna start
Lightning bolt.
changing the music because you're gonna.
Iblen Duke for YouTube switching to Twitch new ad server system. Infinitely buffering.
Ultimo, thank you for the 100 bits. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about the ad buffering stuff. You know, that was my initiative that I pitched to Twitch a little while ago. I was like, hey, you know what? My channel could really use more ad revenue. Can you just make it impossible for people to watch it? Why would I go over there? Whoops. Okay, there's the thing for there. Whoops. Again. Good. 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 What a good game. I cannot. Oh, I lost the thing. Whoopsie. Do 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 do. Oh, the full power. Goodbye. I think it's infinite. Infinity continues. It's the easiest game in the world. Special challenge rating of 0 for games with infinity continues.
I think I'm being followed. What could they want from me?
Be he Matt, thank you for the follow. Oops. I'm that wrong. The problem I'm having with the game so far is that, like, if I hadn't played Ninja Gaiden 1, I'd think this was a fine game. But, like, it's more like Ninja Gaiden Secret Mission Pack than it is Ninja Gaiden 2. You know? Oops. Or, like, this is like... Ha! Yeah, I was lucky to have quite a bit of hardware left over from when I was a kid, and access to quite a lot of technical know-how and knowing how to, like, set stuff up. I'm also super lazy, so I didn't want to, like, manually rewire stuff, or I wanted to do so as little as possible. Is there any reason to do anything on that screen? It seems like a dead screen. Anyway, this is the what's that game called? Swords of Might and Magic, where they published a fan creation as if it was a real game. This feels kind of like that. Up. Right. I'm dead. Swords of Zine. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Swords of Zine. This feels a lot like Swords of Zine, where it's like, hey, this is mostly assets. This is mostly assets from the previous game, and, like, worse level design and less good. Mostly the same mechanics, but executed more poorly. Which, you know, a lot of people... YouTube just DMCA'd themselves. Good collision detection there. Come on. Up. It's fine. I don't know if you saw the sword come out there at the very end of that jump. And then, like, not work. I mean, Swords of Zine was an amateur effort on top of one of the most, like, one of the best, hey, Fabulous, how's it going? One of the best RPGs of all time. And, like, what's this place? Irene! Ryu, watch out! It's him! Who? It's been a long time, Ryu Hayabusa. Who's there? That's good. Yeah, normal emote. Normal behavior. Hey, Rusty. You. M dash. Jackwio. You are alive? One can never destroy the power of evil. The spirit released after our battle flowed into my body. I am reborn, and I've got the dark power of evil. The spirit you defeated before was nothing more than a pawn. Your battle served only to awaken the ancient true spirits of evil. Are you also a shrimp? The Sword of Chaos simply sucks up your life force, and when the sword awakens, the gate of darkness shall be thrown open, and the demons shall come back to life. What are you going to do with Irene? Her life force shall be used to call up the demons. Ring, ring, hello, this is Demons. You shall awaken them. She shall call them back to Earth. You should be proud. You two shall make the beginning of a new age. The Age of Eternal Darkness, available now on GameCube. Ha.
I think
Ha.
I'm being
Ha.
followed.
Ha.
What could they want from me?
Are you finished? Orange Right, thank you for the follow. I've had enough of your speeches. And I've had enough of you. Then fight, Ninja Dragon M Dash, the last of your clan. Now we shall decide whether light or darkness is to be the true master. Look at him go. Does he just float around? Oh, I only have one ninja friend. Oops. I'm out of... The mysterious hitbox of the Will-O-Wisp. Oh. Oh no. Game over. All right, back to here. That's fine. We need to get two extra men to do the fight. Whoops. That's fine. I think it gives you full health for the fight too. Oh, oh, there's the thing where you fall through the platform. That's good. Love the thing where you fall through the platform with, like, what's it called when you capitalize, like, every word except the? Come on. There we go. Bird. You know, I think I gotta take points away from the challenge rating for this game. For things that aren't actually natural challenge, like bad controls. I think I gotta take a point away from challenge. It's not that the jumps are unforgiving, it's that, like... sometimes the jumps literally don't work. They don't work! You'll jump, you'll hit a platform, and it'll, you'll fall right through it. Even though you land on it. You'll see him land and do the standing animation for a second, and then you'll be in free fall. Because, like, the collision detection in this game is absolute trash. I don't want that. I'm also taking points away from this game. I'm also taking points away from this game for, whoops. No, I need that! I'm also taking points away from this game for reused... Whoops. Reuse assets. You can't get graphics points. You can't get graphics points for graphics that come from a different game. Like, if a game consisted entirely of stolen assets, it'd get a 0. So this naturally loses about half its graphics score for reused stuff. Reused! Get it? That's the man's name. Ninja Gaiden 1! This is where they ripped the graphics from. And it's like about half the graphics in the game. They even try to since we've reached basically the end boss, we could look at it. We'll look at it after the next continue. I don't think I'm at the point to beat the game just yet, but whoops. Oh, it didn't come out. Hi, Android. I see your look at a real software there. We'll take care of that in a minute, probably at the next continue as well. Whoops. Oh, I've already got full somehow. That's probably the next continue. No, it's not quite. I mean, there's a, okay. All right. Real software time. Let me move this over. We're going to be looking at stuff for a minute here. Let me, go up a little bit too. There we go. Let me pause the timer. Pause the timer. Go over to doodad time. Take a quick drink of water. Okay. I'll be right back. I got an idea. Here's a real software. We'll continue the ninja theme. We've got Shinobi on the Sega system. Shinobi, famous Sega game here. And if you're familiar with it, folks, don't spoil it if you know. But if you're familiar with this game, it has the best ending of any video game on the Sega Master System. folks, find out for yourself. It's a tough game. Takes a long time to beat it. There's some real tricky stuff in this. It's much easier to beat if you do it in one sitting, basically, like all the way through on one life. Much easier to beat that way. If you die, it makes the game much more difficult. And hey, Luku. No, I was just going and grabbing this mega cartridge for use with the Sega system only. But I had Shinobi since kind of early on. It was one of those games I played it in the arcade, and I was like, man, this game is really hard in the arcade. So I got it. They are, Hayes. They are, or some percentage less. What are they? They're less than half. But yeah, this game, best ending of a video game on the Sega Master System. You'll have to go find out for yourself just exactly how the game ends. But it's one of the most impressive, unexpected endings I've ever seen. Shut up, Hayes. Excellent game in terms of like recreating the arcade experience on a home console. I think they did a really good job. It's different in a lot of ways, but I think they did pretty well at recreating the experience. It's pretty similar. I mean, it's similar to the arcade version. Obviously, they had to make concessions in terms of what they could include, it being an 8-bit system versus, what was this, System 1? Sega System 1 on the arcade or something like that. But fun game. Very fun game. I've had this a long time. System 16. There you go. Yeah, I've had this a long time, since very early on when I first got my Master System. One of the earlier games, one of the more fun games. I will admit, like, I was frustrated by it when I first played it as a kid. But then I got around to, like, it's one of the games that I was like, God damn it, I am going to beat this game. I am going to not let this game win, and I'm going to finish it. And I did, and I was very surprised by the ending, so I recommend that. Now, here's something. We didn't get any new comic chapters at this point, but I am going to take this opportunity. Oh, we can take a quick tour of the rack for you, Luku. We've got an RME Fireface 400. That's my sound card. We've got an Alesis 3630 compressor that all of the audio from the various consoles runs into, and then it runs back into the Fireface. So we get a little compression on the console audio, so it doesn't blow your ears out when I switch from one game to another or from one console to another. We've got a little OSSC down here that is just running the CRT right now, so I don't have to worry about changing resolutions and stuff like that. If I had $2,000 or something for a different monitor that could handle 15 kilohertz up to like Super VGA resolutions, I would replace that, and then we wouldn't need the OSSC there. But for now, it helps normalize the signal. Below that, we've got an Extron 16x8 Extron Crosspoint 450 Ultra, which is a matrix switch, which means we can go one input to multiple outputs. So in this case, we're outputting to the SCART. The NES here is outputting to the SCART plug on the OSSC. It's also outputting directly to my capture card. And the OSSC is outputting to the monitor. Let's see, what else? We've got a CM500, Roland CM500 synthesizer, which handles both general MIDI, GS style MIDI signals, and linear arithmetic synthesis LA models. So like the Sound Canvas 55 and the MT32 are kind of the popular models. And then below that, we've got a DOS PC and a rack mount case. That's a Pentium 2 350. That's what we got. That's what we got there in the rack. And now we're gonna look at this. This is the list of enemies, right? This is the list of enemies from the game. And there's something we notice here, right? The first enemy listed. A tarantula. The first enemy listed here, clone barbarians. Oh, interesting. What else have we got? Sniper Joes. Hustlin' Jims is an enemy. That's funny. Clone Bassakers. Bomberhead clones. Killer Golems. Pumpkinheads. Clone Moths. Weird. Why do all the enemies have the word clone in their name? Could it be that they're literally just copies of enemies from the first game? Like, more than 10% of the enemies in the game are just straight up copies of enemies from the first game? Here we go. Clone barbarians. Through the use of sorcery, Ashtar has created clones of the Malice 4. Clones of Barbarian are now mere foot soldiers in Ashtar's army. Jacksons. Other evil humans have been cloned by Ashtar. You can guess who the role model for this duplicate was and who wears a goalie mask and attacks with a knife. Let's see here. Sniper Joe is also a clone. Forget if Hustlin' Jim is just like a sprite edit. Clone Bassakers. The clones of Bassaker are as annoying as the original, attacking with ninja knives as they jump above you. You'll have to be quick to get them with a sword thrust. Bomberhead clones. The clones of Bomberhead stand guard in many passages and strike with razor-sharp rings of steel. They can be faked out by jumping around to spoil their aim. Killer Golems. Killer Golems are edits of the Kelbaros sprite. Pumpkinhead walks softly and carries a big axe. He can spit fireballs, but you'll have plenty of time to get him before he has a chance. Clone Moths. The clone of the former powerhouse of the Malice 4 is not nearly as tough as the original and requires only 2 or 3 sword thrusts to destroy, depending on whether or not your sword has a hitbox at that moment. But yeah, I wanted to point that out, that they literally just refer to the enemies as clones because they reused sprites from the first game constantly. And then the final thing here, the final middle finger is the boss here, Kelbaros. Although Ryu defeated these beasts in his first adventure, they returned from the dead once, so why not again? So we fight a whole bunch of clones in this. And that's how they like cheaped out on making new graphics for the in-game stuff. The only like moderately new stuff that they included in this game was the I'm gonna go this way a little bit. Yeah. Was the why is this behaving poorly? I want to go like over here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. The only moderately new stuff they included in the game was the cutscenes and the level backgrounds, which are mostly new. But many of the enemies are reused. The bird sprites are all reused. A lot of stuff. Okay, let's restart the timer. Start the timer and let's try to finish this out. I do like the music. Like, I can see my weapon going through the enemies, and it's maddening. It's maddening. Maddening. Oh, I want this up so I can see Chatty. Oh, is some of the music reused as well? I wonder what's in those things down there. Oops. Do-do-do-do-do. Whoops. Yeah, the game over music is the same, right? It's gone. It's gone. Power-ups are gone forever if they go off screen. Enemies, on the other hand, respawn constantly if they're even, like, near the edge of the screen. Love the sword. Love the sword going through an enemy. My favorite thing about this game. Oops. Whoopsie. There we go. I do, Luku Luku. I do. I streamed DOS games Monday night was the last time I did. And usually DOS games every Sunday. Although not strictly DOS. Goodbye. It's just PC games that are longer than one, that I anticipate will be longer than one stream. So usually RPGs and that kind of stuff. Oops. Good! Good! The only time the hitboxes have worked in my favor was killing that enemy with a vertical attack from the opposite side of the screen, inexplicably. I need this. Good! Good hit detection there. Sometimes. Oh, good. It respawned the bat. Good. Of 90. Can I No, it didn't do it that time. Inconsistent. The blue ones are 10 this time around. I don't understand the purpose of this room. Like, weird interstitial room. They could have just as easily made it. Goodbye, Massacre. Good hit detection there. Good infinitely spawning birds there. I don't even know where that dude came from. Love the clones. Love the clones in this game. Very good choice for them to include clones of all the enemies in Ninja Gaiden 1. Really adds to the... Do I get full health for this? I do. No, I don't. That was just a visual glitch. Okay, so I have to do this whole segment and finish. You don't get full health. You only get full health the first time, it looks like. That's a real shit. That's like the opposite of good. That's like the opposite of Batman. This game is weird. Like, I'm getting a lot of shades of, like, kind of shitty design, like, fuck off, like Batman had, but it's less fun to play than Batman is. Like, remarkably so. This game is trying my patience in a way that is unusual for games to do. I can do that, which means I don't have to do that cycle twice. Wait this cycle out because that guy's there. No. Okay. Those two were off, so that jump was impossible. Boss is multi-phase too, right? Oh, I continued, so now I have to do that. Sword swipe in its fucking single active frame. Oh, of course. Power up even gets close to the edge of the screen. Is removed from existence. Hate it. I hate it. It's interesting to me because they've taken a platform and a paradigm that should be pretty fun, and they've managed to ruin it in the most inexplicable ways. Like that. Like that. They selectively took every good mechanic from the first game and made it worse. Like incalculable. Wow. Incalculable. Fuck, I can't say that word. Much worse. Much, much worse. Incalculably worse. Which is like, this is by far the worst game in the Gamekeeper so far. Whoopsie. And not even just like because there's some levels or it's difficult, there's like some bad levels or it's difficult. It's like it's reused assets in large part, and it's like it's largely reused assets. It relies on like kind of asshole gimmicks instead of actually being difficult. I mean, that doesn't even matter. It's like the game is designed in such a way as to like create challenge out of like the easiest to create scenarios, right? No care was put into this game. No, like, nobody played through this game and thought, well, is this going to be good? Are people going to like this? Is this enjoyable to play? They threw it together as fast as they could. They're like, can someone beat this? Can someone get through this level? Throw this to the person in QA and see if they can get through it. If they can get through it, call it a day. Like, we're done. We don't need to waste money, specifically money. We don't need to waste money seeing if, like, collision detection works. We don't need to waste money seeing if the game is fun. People bought the first game. They'll buy this one. That's what they were thinking. That's how they designed this game. I mean, people talk shit about Ubisoft like making the same game over and over. At least they make their games fun. You know, fun to fuck around with for an afternoon. This game is not fun. It's not fun. I keep getting hit out of ideal positioning. I thought you could hit these, but like sometimes you can't. I mean, it was chaotic in the first one. In this one, you have copy of character from the first game. Irene. Ryu. Who's dragging Jack Rio's corpse away? Are you alright, Irene? Oh no, who's sliding the sword over there? We've got to destroy this altar. Oh shit, the sword of evil! Ryu, the sword! The sword has been awakened by the blood of Jacquio. Ryu! Irene! I guess that's more Irene. Ryu! Irene! Jacquio's hand. Who could have anticipated this? You? Erg. Oh no, you got bigger. What the? Oh, you got an alien head. Hold on, I'm gonna write this down. 7 4 110 600. All right, here we go. How do I hit? How do I hit? Dead. All the way back! Now, are they going to do the Batman thing where I don't have to fight the bad part of the boss again? Well, I mean, let me rephrase that. Will I get to start fresh on that part of the boss, or will I have to fight both phases again? Whoops. 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 Hey, we can get that. Up to 100 points. Let's see. Almost fell off there. Good. Good. The life up is gone now. Love that they put birds here. Clearly they listened to feedback about the first game, which was that fucking birds suck. All right. All right. Oops. Oh, good. I'm inside the wall. Oh, good. Good. How did I do that? Who knows? Oh, good. Good. Love this screen that has absolutely no function. Except to, like, check if you're awake in the fucking boring-ass level. Love that hit detection. Imagine you can probably get through his knife there. Got it. Finally. Good. 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 I mean, this is rapidly approaching a 1. This is rapidly approaching a 1 on fun. Because it's just not fun to play, is the problem. And it's driven by, like, a lot of the stupid shit, like the hit detection. The hit detection is so fucked. The way the jumps control and the way that, like, the way it handles input at a very basic level is bad. It's really bad. There's shit like this, right? Like, there's no feedback on enemies that have multiple hits. So you don't you don't know if you did damage to them or not. Like that. He took 3 hits there. But you don't see him. Hup. They added in, like, many of the worst enemies in the game. Okay, good. We get to do this. Okay. And most of the bosses are just like have the power-ups and full life when you get there. Huff, huff. Is this finally the end of it all? Or will they copy the assets again for another sequel? How do I fight such an enemy? Oh shit. Sword. Father. Sword of the Dragon Clan. Give me strength. His father's a sword? He's half sword, that's why he's such a good ninja. Demon, you're mine. Taste the true power of the dragon sword. Okay, here we go. It's making noises like I was hitting it. There we go. Who likes shrimp? Not me. There we go. That's kind of a cool effect. Irene. Irene. Whoa. Is that it? Is that time? Kaboom! Castle destroyed. Well, third of it anyway. Good lord. Even the ending is intolerably long. They did it, though. I'm going to assume that's the end. Yeah. There's the ninja, like, looking at his watch. I'm going to assume that's the end. There we go. Let's stop the timer. Irene, I'm so sorry. You better apologize about that fucking game. My clan, defeating the demons, none of that matters. Now that you're gone. Oh, the sword! The sword! Why does he look all anime there? Pew! The dragon sword. It looks like they're by the ocean now. Huh? What the? Oh. Irene! Ryu? Oh, Ryu. It's a miracle! Irene! Ryu, what happened to me? I feel like I've been dreaming for a long time. What happened to me? It's all right. It's over. It's all over, Irene. Darkness is gone. Ryu, put your mask back on. Oh, Ryu, then. It's true. The part about you and I, isn't it? Yes, Irene. Look! Can you believe how beautiful our world is, Irene? And it'll stay like this forever. As the gigantic red giant sun sinks into the clouds and or ocean. And darkness falls. Anime is forever. Receding nuclear explosion. Tecmo Theater Volume 2. That describes it. Project Ninja 2. The Dark Sword of Chaos.
Jeje.
Hehe. Thank you for the hehe. Retro Island Gaming and the 100 bits. Cinema Display Unit. Story by repetition. Runmal. Artwork, Runmal. Harumi Okada. Artwork, Izumi Kadeoka, Masami Takizawa, Ninja Gaiden 1. Program work. No, Suke. No. Directed by Runmal. I get it now. I understand. I understand a lot more about this game seeing the credits. Action Unit. BG Artwork. Yoshiaki Goto. DH Max. Enemy Design. Ninja Gaiden 1. Ninja Gaiden 1 and Ninja Gaiden 1. Program work. Madoka Southernami. Directed by S. Sakurazaki. Anime. I mean, sound staff. Music composed by S. Kajiya and Mayu. Sound effects, Mia. S. Kajiya. Sound director. The S is for sound. Design staff. Illustration. Illustration by Shinobu Iwabayashi. Ed design. Takashi Saito. Special thanks to... Notice there were no game designers. Special thanks to Akihiko Fu something or other. English translation by Daniel Call. Executive producer Hideo Yoshizawa. Audio visual copyright McMixk. Tecmo Limited. All rights reserved. DMCA. It's copyrighted. All the audio visual. The end. Black and white means they died. Hope so. All right. Favorite character. Favorite character. I have to pick a favorite character for the thing here. I think my favorite character is Hustlin' Jims. Hustlin' Jims might be my favorite character. Goblin's Eye is also a strong contender. Running Stands. Pretty good. Rolfers. Kuo Taos. Kuo Taos. Psychic Brains. Mongolians. Jacksons. No, I think it's Hustlin' Jim. Hustlin' Jim is my favorite character. All right, we're going to reset this so we can get the intro music. Or wait, can I hit start? No, it locks up there. So we'll reset. Load it up. We should get sound on the background so we can just go over to Doodad time. It's time to rate the game. The fun part. The fun part of this game is rating it. So we got... Oops. Get this. Cinema scenes, stage descriptions.
Sticks to snakes.
Way out west. Thank you for the 250 bits. Hey, hey. So there we go. Favorite character, Hustlin' Jim. Hustlin' Jim. One of the original characters. Acts 1-1, cinema scenes, stage descriptions. City. Points. Okay. 53600. Stage. What was stage 2? Area 2 was oh, this is the one yeah, there's that one. Stage 3-1. 50700. Stage 4-1. 500. Uh, 1, 2, 8, 100. Uh, 109. Yeah, 10. No. 99500. 7-1, 1-3, 400. 7-4, 1-1-0, 600. Total points beats me. Beats me because it's not cumulative. All right. Hey, Taters Games. How's it going? Hey, Idro de Finisterre. What is the final verdict? We haven't got there yet. Let me write down some notable stages. Act 3 was the lightning one. The castle with the bullshit platforming. Oh, Act 5, Area 2. Yeah, Act 5, Area 2. And Act 5 boss? Where was it? Act 4 boss? Where the fuck? It's there. Oh, right, it's Act 6, right? Act 6 boss? Let's see. Alright, so Act 6 boss. Act 5 area 2? Act 5 area 2? Diablo Immortal. Act 5 area 2. Act 5 area 2. Nice.
Almohadilla Lame Crew.
Lame Crew. Ultimo, thank you for the 100 bits. I totally agree. Copy boss. And yeah, let's go through the ratings. Here's what I thought about it when I was 10, having never played it. I thought it would be fun and challenging and play and control very well. And that the graphics were kind of average. But I thought it was awesome because I only ever saw it and never played it. Now, having played it, I'm actually going to change these ratings around quite a bit. This is going to be one of the most divergent, I think, from my original ratings, because in 2020, I think this game is lame. I think this game is lame because it's almost all copies of stuff from Ninja Gaiden 1. I think that the graphics can come up a point or two because of the cutscenes. The cutscenes are handled really well. And what became clear to me only at the very end of the game was that they wanted to make a movie. It was delusions of grandeur on the part of video game creators at the time. And they wanted to create a movie, and they wanted so badly to create a movie that they were like, hey, can we get some kind of shell to put our story around or inside of? Can we get something that it doesn't have to be good, it's just to fill the spaces between the story we want to tell. And then they told the story, and the story itself was also bad. Speaking of reused content, I wonder if in the original Japanese version of the game, the first 6 cutscenes are also copy-pasted dialogue that is exactly the same thing. You're the only one that can stop them. Go! But I can't leave you. Go! You have to stop them. For 6 cutscenes. Right, it's like an Amiga game but for cutscenes instead of like actual in-game graphics. So I'm gonna leave the graphics at a 3. I think that's a fair median. If they had done new graphics to go along with the new stages and stuff for all the enemies and for like the attacks, and literally anything else in the game other than the cutscenes, I think they could have pushed it up. They could have done a 5. They could have made it a 5. But it was a copy job. It was a rush job in terms of gameplay, and they didn't do a good job at anything but the cutscenes. We got a 3. That's the average point between the 1 of the in-game graphics and the 5 of the cutscenes. The cutscenes are fantastic. I mean, they're mostly faces, but they're handled well and they're directed well. I think that the intro that's playing back here shows us well enough. Challenge. So, I'm a little conflicted on how to address challenge. If I go by how difficult and frustrating the game was to get through, it took me 2 hours to get through. It took longer than Batman. It took almost twice as long as Batman. Was it challenging? Not really. I don't like to assign to the word challenge anything that kind of comes from poor mechanics, right? For example, if the game doesn't do what you tell it, if you're unable to control the game properly, I don't think that's challenge. I think that's a failure of the implementation of the game. And part of that is you jump on a ledge, you land on the ledge, and then your character falls through. That's not challenge. That's a fucked up game mechanic. It's a game mechanic executing incorrectly, right? It's a problem in execution. When you when you go to attack and it does a regular attack instead of a sub-weapon attack, which you were intending to do, that's not challenge. That's the game not reading your input correctly. There's some stuff in the game that's is worse in a way than the first Ninja Gaiden. And the first Ninja Gaiden, I think I've heard a lot of people say the first one is more challenging, right? And the first one has better mechanics, right? So I'm going to say the challenge is actually not, it's not a 4. What did Batman get for a challenge rating? Batman got a 4, right? This is less challenging than Batman. Even though it took longer to beat, I think it's less challenging. And I think part of that is because it's just poor implementation and frustrating things that make it so that I can't do what I want to when I want to within the game. So it's not challenge, it's just poor execution. True challenge is when you can do everything you want to, and when you die or you take damage or something goes wrong within the game, you say, that was my mistake. I made that mistake. It's all on me. I can try to do better next time, and if I can execute that better, I can intuitively improve. This game is not that. This game is you watch somebody's guide on it, and you learn how the game itself works. Like you learn the rules specific to this game. You cannot intuit them, and then you watch a guide, and then you speedrun it, and you're like, hey, this is a great game because I speedrun it. And I think it might be a great game to speedrun, but as a general game, it's not very fun. So if I look back at the fun levels of games, it's some pretty fun games. But unfortunately, this game is less fun than Dragon Warrior. I had a lot more fun playing Dragon Warrior than this, which means that this gets a challenge rating of, I'd say the challenge rating is probably 3. There is some legitimate challenge in there, but it's mostly just like problems. It's avoiding problems that is the challenge. But it's not fun. And because it's less fun than Dragon Warrior was a 2 in fun, and this therefore has to be a 1. And play control, does it... Let's see. What are the other things in play control? We got a 4 for Mega Man 2, a 3 for Faxanadu, a 2 for Dragon Warrior, and a 2 for Batman. This is probably on the level of Batman for play control. This is probably... this is more actively unfun than Dragon Warrior is just absent of fun. But there we go. The final rating for 2020 for Ninja Gaiden is 3312. So far, the lowest rated game in the Gamekeeper. 3312 and lame. But let's fill in these. Well, I guess I can fill these in off stream. There's a lot of individual date completed. They didn't expect you to finish this in a single run, in a single evening, single stream. Which again, it's meant to be a difficult game for sure. I'm sure they intended that. Playing it blind, playing it mostly blind, for the very first time. 2 hours. I don't think they expected folks would do that. But there we go. So next time we do the Gamekeeper, we'll be up with what I think is probably going to be a pretty good game. Super Mario Bros. 2. Super Mario Bros. 2. Join Mario and his friends on an adventure through the land of dreams. I've played Super Mario 2 before. I'm pretty sure I've beaten it. I'm almost 100% certain I've beaten it. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But I think that's gonna be it for me for tonight. I will be back tomorrow. I'm thinking tomorrow is gonna be an Amiga stream day. I think tomorrow's gonna be an Amiga stream day, probably. I want to look at some more Amiga games. I was looking at Amiga RPGs last night. And, yeah, let's take a look. Super Mario 2 intrigues me now because it's so different. I didn't like it very much when I played it back in the day. Because it was so different, right? I didn't understand it. And then when I played it again more recently, this was like, 2004, 2005? I really enjoyed it because it was so different. But let's see. Who's playing games? Who is playing games? We got... Oh, Bilbo is playing Romancing Saga 2. Let's raid Bill Bull. Excellent streamer, Bill Bull. Let's get that raid going on. Please give Bill Bull a follow. He's a wonderful streamer. Really love his content. He's having fun with Romancing Saga 2. We'll go to the end screen here. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Thanks for all the excellent support, the bits, the subs, all that. Really appreciate it. I will see you all tomorrow. Like I said, very likely Amiga stream tomorrow. Gonna check out some stuff. But, have a great night. Be safe, everybody. Sever B, thank you for the 100 bits. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks so much for your support. I'll see you all again very soon.